Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. OtteMcoc here, back again, and we're gonna try something new now. I wanted to do this for quite some time actually. I wanted to do like a walkthrough of all the Cavalier maps, and I know that for some players these are fairly easy and they just smash through it like it's nothing. But I know that a lot of people also struggle with the notes, don't understand the notes, have never tried the notes. Maybe they just got Cavalier and they don't know what to do. So I'm gonna take each chapter, go through the notes, talk about who to use for the boss, how to fight the boss, and I'm gonna do a walkthrough for each one. So hopefully you enjoy this. Um, that's that's the meaning of it. So the first one, I'm just gonna join with a random team here. The first one is the cosmic one, and if you look at the note here, crack in the armor. Each time a cosmic attacker lands an attack, they have a 10% chance for each armor break on the defender to gain a passive fury, increasing their attack. And every 3 seconds, the defender gains a permanent armor up buff. So ideally, you want to be able to armor break the champion all the time to get more fury buffs and deal more damage. And there are quite a few attackers that can do this. I myself used quite a few different champs. I'll go through all the champs in the end. But the basic idea is bring in cosmic champs, make them armor break, attack them, gain furies, do more damage. That's like the basic idea you have to do. You could also just ignore the note and just use whoever you want. Fights might be longer, so in a sense, it's better to use these cosmics, especially because in the cosmic class we have some brilliant attackers that do armor breaks anyway. And then we have the boss, which is Heimdall, and Heimdall has a lot of different things. He has combo party, so he gains some buffs. He has breakthrough, and he has explosive personality. So in a sense, you can use the same attackers that you did for the lane, where you can armor break them and avoid the explosive personality. Don't hit into his block, and you can avoid it and use anyone. For this boss, I used mainly Cosmic Ghost Rider, but you could use anyone. You could use Corvus. You could use Cosmic Ghost Rider. You could use Doom to nullify. You could use basically your top champion. Just don't hit into the block so they gain the armor ups, and you're brilliant to go. Um, he has a special one bias, so keep baiting his special ones. It's a lot easier than going through special 2 and 3. His special ones is fairly easy, just move back. Just remember that he can auto block, so if you attack him after a special one, if you want to play it safe, you can just wait, parry, do a heavy, and then he won't auto block you afterwards. So if you're afraid of him, if you don't do a lot of damage, in that sense, you can avoid the explosive personality. So that's the main idea of the paths. There are 3 paths here, and it's the same nodes they basically have. There is a stage right here on the right one. It doesn't do much, so just don't use the same specials twice in a row fast. And then on the right one you have Fractured Guard, where they get an armor break debuff, but it doesn't matter much, to be honest. And then the middle pass has nothing. So let's look at the champions you ideally want to use, and you don't have to use them as max 6 stars. You can use them better. Silver Surfer. The advantage of using Silver Surfer on his heavies, if you just charge a heavy, he armor breaks the opponent. You don't even have to touch them. You can just do the heavy out in the air, and they will get an armor break on them. If you use Hercules, you can actually gain armor breaks through his synergies. He has a synergy with Captain Infinity War, where if he completes a feat, he gains an armor. He armor breaks and removes that one. So if you just parry heavy, for instance, or you use a special, you will knock them down, and or you just intercept them. Then you will break their armor, and you can do that. I used that for some of the fights, and it's fairly quick and easy. So also a really good candidate. Then we have CGR on his special 2. He does armor breaks and basically just kills the fight in one special 2. Angela does it on her special 1. You can parry with Chorus His parries just give armor breaks by themselves, so just doing a parry is fairly easy. I use that as well. Medusa has armor breaks on her basic attacks, so basically just attack the opponent every time you do medium, she armor breaks. Also the special 1 and the special 3 does major armor breaks. You have Venom, who armor breaks on the heavies, so if you just parry heavy, you can armor break. And that's mainly who I used. I'm sure there are a lot of other counters you could use, but these are really good. I did a live stream where I walked through all the Cavaliers. I did the boss, and I'm gonna pin it in the bottom so you can look at that if you're not sure what I mean when I look at this, and you can just go through it all, or you can just find your specific quest and see how I did it. And I hope you enjoyed these walkthroughs, and if you did, please let me know in the comment section, because I would love to do more of these if people like them. And have fun with your Cavalier maps, and I'll see you in 1.2.